Yep. We're going to solve by matrix, solve a system equation by using matrices. So we've got our system of 3 equations. Our goal is to make it look like this. Each one of these columns represents one of the variables. So always, if they're not in order, make sure you put them in order. So this is my x column, my y column, and my z column.
Also, it's like since x is x, you put in that one, y.
Okay, right. So we're putting in our coefficients into each column for our 3 equations. Our goal is to make it look like this, because then we can read it and it's saying x is this number, because the other ones don't exist in this column. There are no y's and z's, so therefore whatever this number is, or sorry, whatever this number is what x is. Whatever number this is what y is. Other way around. This number is y. This number is z. Consider this like a puzzle. You're trying to get, I'm going to write this as a matrix. I'm going to write this set right here as a matrix in a second. We're trying to get it look like this identity with our solutions to the side. Alexa. We need to get them there. Yes, it has to be that one diagonal ones across the board. It doesn't, well, that's a, have to is a strong word, but for our intents and purposes, we're going to say it. Okay. They're going to be these numbers on the side. So you'll see right now, writing it, putting it into a matrix, you guys are going to understand how to do. Madeline, let's stay off the phone. Okay. So we've got 4, 5, 3. We okay? That's my x value, x value, x value. -2, -2, 4. Yeah. Those are my y's. Then, be careful. 0, 1, -1. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if it means such that in these, to be honest, though. That was such that when we're talking about set notation.
Okay.
But.
Okay. We got it.
So this is a puzzle now. We've got these numbers. We got these numbers. We want it to say 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. I'm not talking in binary. Okay. What was that?
4, -2, -1.
That's what it says right now. Yeah. But we need the zeros also. Yes. The what? No, I'm taking the coefficients. So it's a +1 in front of the z and a -1 in front of that z. What ones are you talking about? Oh, yes, yes. These ones are positive ones. Yes.
Are the x, y, and z like on the right side going to stay 2, 7, and 3?
No, they're going to change as we go.
X, Y, and Z?
No, to whatever number we need the solution to be.
Okay.
They're going to be the answer.
Okay.
They are going to be the answer.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So we have 3 options available to us. We can multiply any row by any number we want. We can add any row to any other row. We can subtract any row to any other row. Okay? And we can do any sort of combination of adding and subtracting and multiplying that we want, as long as we do it to the rows. So in other words, let's try to get, our goal is zeros. Don't worry about getting ones across the diagonal. Worry about getting our zeros where they need to be.
Can we add the first one to the second one?
So if we add the first one to the second one, think about it, and that's going to make, yeah, we lose our 0.
Huh?
We lose our 0.
We want to get all zeros.
We want to get all zeros. I can multiply.
Okay.
I can add rows together, but I can't add something to a row.
But you can, so you can multiply something by a row, but you can only add the ones together. Like
So let me do one of them for you, Josiah. Let me do one of them for them really quick. I can divide, sure.
Divide by 2.
Which one?
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them? You want 5 divided by 2s?
Oh, wait, never mind. This is weird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. We'll do that first, and then I'm going to do one other thing. Okay.
Sorry.
So, well, actually,
I thought it looked cool because how much it was 4.
so what if I said row 1 minus row 1, row 1 minus row 2, and that's going to be my new row 2. So when I do it, when I add or subtract one, I've got to pick what's being replaced. What's being replaced? So row 1 is going to stay row 1. Row 3 is going to stay row 3. Row 2 is going to become row 1 minus row 2. But we keep the row 1.
So 4 minus 5, negative 5, negative 4.
Don't do it in your head, Sydney. Row 1 stays row 1, so I'm just going to... Row 3 stays row 3.
4 minus 5, negative 4. Okay, that was kind of cool, but like you got messed up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah, the such that.
I will.
Okay.
I will. Don't jump the gun here, guys. Okay,
Negative
so... Oh, I didn't. I see what you're saying.
1, negative 4, and what?
So row 1 minus row 2. 4 minus 5 is? Negative 2 minus negative 2. Negative 2 minus negative 2.
Negative 4.
That's what I said. Wait, negative 2 minus negative 2?
Oh yeah. Wouldn't it be negative
Oh yeah,
4
he's
plus-
right. He's right. Yeah,
Okay,
That's why you tell us not to do it in our
that is why I tell you not to do it in your head. 0 minus 1.
I don't even want to answer. I
negative
don't know if it's
1.
right. I don't know.
2 minus 7. Okay. I got another 0. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I can figure this out.
That's okay. It's okay. We can also, because later on, we can also change the order of our rows. At any point, if I want to, I can make row 1, row 3, and row 3, row 1. I could change their order.
Wait, can we now?
It's okay to do that.
Now, wait.
You want to do it now?
Wait, no.
No, I'm still trying to figure out what we should do next.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we minus row 1? I mean, can row 1 be minus by row 3?
Row 1 minus row 3. But is that going to give me any zeros?
No.
Row 2, new row 2, minus row 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Row 2 minus row 3. Raw 3. So row 1 equals my new row what?
3.
Row 3? Makes the new row 3. All right, so so negative 1 minus 3. 0 minus 4. Negative 1 minus minus 1. 0.
So got another 0.
It's okay. Yeah. And then negative 5 minus 3. All right. I'll pick this up and move it. I'm just going to move this. I don't know where your guys is at, but
I know what I'm.
okay.
Wait, how'd you get negative 8 again?
Negative 5 minus 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right. So guys, this is going to end up being, one of these two is going to end up being my row 2 or row 1. Sounds good. So this can be moved.
Move them anywhere. We just
Yeah.
need the ones in those places, and then we can just move them anywhere.
Yeah. We need a 1 here, a 1 here, and a 1 here. Then we can move them to be diagonal later. We need a 1 and only zeros, a 1 and only zeros, and a 1 and only zeros. Yes? Multiply the middle row by negative 1? Sure. The middle row is actually a perfect row right now. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a bit of a waste of a step, but I guess so. If those are all your hopes and dreams, you got to dream bigger. Okay.
Wait, so that would equal the new row 2.
Yeah. Okay. Now, guys, row 3,
We got one.
row 2 is my perfect row right now. Yeah. 1 and 3, we could. Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna get rid of? Makes my new row.
Now what are we gonna do? How are we gonna
New row 3.
How are
Okay.
we gonna get rid of that one?
Yeah.
How are we gonna get? How are we gonna get rid of that one? That's gonna
All right. Amanda said row 1 plus row 3 makes my new row 3. Negative 4 plus negative 4, 0. Negative 2 plus negative 4, negative 6. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus negative 8, negative 6.
Oh, now I know what we could do.
Wait, I think I know what we could do. But like,
Wait.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Negative
hold on.
6 by row 3. Because then
What by row 3?
negative 6 times. Wait. You're right.
Yeah.
Divide row 3.
Divide.
Yeah.
Divide.
I was close. So I was close.
And Amanda, depending on your guys' ability to do complicated steps, that can shorten this significantly.
So
Okay.
now we just need. Wait a second.
And then we can move row 2.
What?
And then we have our middle one already.
Wait, but then we have. Now we have 2 1s in the middle row.
Yeah, but yeah, we can fix that.
We can.
Oh, because it's our.
So why don't we do?
Can we just help?
I want to be able to finish this in time with some digestion. So I'm glad that you guys are coming up with your own steps. What were you gonna say?
Can we put the third row in the second one? So like the one is in the middle. So
I think we can.
Well,
We can move.
we'll move them in a second, Stephanie. Let's do 2 times row 3 plus. I'm gonna do a complicated step. 2 times row 3 plus row 1 gives me my new row 1.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Mr.
got
Bates'
you.
big brain.
Mr. Bates has the biggest brain.
He's bro. Mr. Bates is.
You guys keep saying that, but how many errors have you caught that I make?
Without
Well,
your,
when you're here,
Mr. Bates, I'm gonna give you a half-handed compliment right
a half big brain.
now. If without your physical appearance, it was just your brain. If it was just your brain,
Bro.
I'd say facts. Like, it's all in love, Bates. I love
Okay. All right, guys. 2 times row 3 would be 0, 2, 0, 2, right? 0, 2, 0, 2. 2 times row 3. So 0 plus 4 is 2 plus negative 2. 0 plus 0. Okay.
Don't you mean 1 plus
2 plus 2.
Okay, but don't you have to wait?
2 times row 3.
Didn't you do something with row 3 though? Now you're fighting.
2 times row 3 plus row 1 makes my new row 1.
Equals the row 1.
Row 1.
So just subtract 3 from. No.
Can't subtract 3.
No.
Oh, now I know. Now,
You
divide by 4.
Divide row 1 by 4 gives me my new row 1.
Yep, bro. She gets two brain. No, I say brain back.
Cerebro. It's like, what Professor Xavier uses except with an F.
Wait, what did you say?
Cerebro. Cerebro. Whatever she's saying.
Do you speak
Okay.
Spanish?
No, just trying to say what she's saying. But Professor X in Cerebro. Oh, Cerebro. And then. Oh, the. You're saying the. Cerebro. Cerebro. Okay. So
Do that.
what I love about other languages is they have supposedly no accents among each other. Everybody says every word exactly the same way. Because when you don't say it exactly like somebody who's visiting, they're like, no. I'm making fun of you. Okay, anyhow.
Forget y'all, bro.
Okay. You're welcome.
Forgetto, y'all.
Okay.
YOLO.
Row 2 plus row 3 makes row 2 minus row 1. Row 2 minus row 1
Equals a new 2.
equals the new 2.
Bro, of course.
Big
Oh,
three.
of course. Anything else, you're just not.
Are we
big
almost done?
brain.
I don't have a lot of room yet.
Yes, we're very, very, very close to done.
I missed my ball.
And then we put them in order. Okay. All right, guys. Shh. Long puzzle.
Wait. What did we
I
do
liked
to
it.
that
It was
one?
fun. It was fun.
What did we do to that one?
I've written down what I did. I
You just moved it.
just rearranged my rows.
If I do this for the homework, then it's just like playing puzzle games somehow. That's how you gotta look at it.
Like any puzzle game,
No,
it gets
it's
boring
fun.
about like the third.
If I just gotta do this on my for homework, like
Okay.
Wait, so then Mr. Bates.
Cerebro.
Mr. Bates.
can we now like
Okay.
So then.
We have like tilde.
No.
Wait a minute, that
So,
anything is the same.
no, I know, but it's what?
Oh, you can go first.
I wasn't really like literally making fun of you. I'm saying that when we have foreign exchange students, they want it said so precisely like what you're saying it that it's almost like right here. If I were said, hi everybody, and somebody else here might, I don't know, like somebody here would say library. That's the appropriate way to say library. Some people say library. They don't get the R right after the B. We still know exactly what they're saying, and we don't make fun of them, we don't laugh. But when we come to other languages, quite often, if there's just a little bit of different pronunciation, you guys are like, no, you're saying it. It's so wrong. Nobody could possibly understand you. And it's like, that's not the way real life is.
But it's not because like, we have a lot of synonyms. So when you say like cerebro and then you say cerebro, like they're different meanings.
They're different words. I know. I didn't. I thought I was hearing an F. No, I understood. When I switched it to TH, you guys still were like, no. For a second, yes.
So since that one,
Yes.
since you moved the 4 from the middle to the bottom, since that one, wait. So you have to get X
Yes.
all the way to the right. So you know that one is X. So that's why you moved it.
X is all the way on the left.
Oh, so that when you know it's Z,
Yes.
I know what you're doing.
1 through 12. 1 through 12 in your textbook. Bye-bye.
What row was this one?
Huh?
What row was this one? So like this one where it's like -1 times row something. It was like the third one.
Row 2.
Row 2.
Yeah.